Hello everybody, I am John. I'm going through a tutorial today on Rosalina and Luma. This is actually one I've been looking forward to for a while. I have quite a bit of information on these two actually. Um, they are one of the most popular characters in the game, not just competitively but with the fan base as well. Um, just going to run through some stats here, some of the research that I've done on her. Her weight, she's actually the 45th in the game, which means she is the fourth lightest character in the game. She does get launched very easily. She's been known as a light floater, is what people call her, for her ability to slowly fall. Um, some other stats, her walking is ranked 27th, which is tied with Luigi and Mega Man, which is pretty average, as is her run ranked 22nd. So she is in the faster half, but she's still pretty close to the middle. Um, a lot of the things that people, some pros that people have said about her, she has a lot of priority and a lot of range. I can show that to you here with just her first special move by throwing Luma. Then on top of this, she can attack with both her and Luma at separate ranges. Um, it's a pretty cool mechanic that hasn't been done at all before in Super Smash Bros. Until now. A couple other things. Luma's the little star. Rosalina is the woman. Luma can actually attack if Rosalina is stunned or sleeping. So if Rosalina's, let's say, put to sleep by Jigglypuff, Luma can still execute the attacks with your commands. Um, One thing that is really interesting is they have different attacks for the same command prompt. So they do different things. Sometimes at different timings. A lot of it is similar, but it can make for a pretty unpredictable battle against Rosalina. Also, she has an insane ability called Gravitational Pull, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense looking at it here, but it actually pulls items into her. So let's say there's a star bouncing around the field, you can suck it into you. It's a great ability. I think it's a great use of a down special move. Um, she doesn't need a whole lot more power because she does have Luna. One thing is some of the weak points, though. She's the third tallest character, Bowser being the first. There's a little debate. A lot of people say Ganondorf's the second, but she is a very, very close third to him. But she is also very light. So being the third tallest, she has a high hit zone, and because she's light, she can get sent flying pretty easily. She's also very dependent on Luma, because most of the percentage damage that gets done is done by Rosalina, but any of the knockback effect is mostly Luna. Yes, mostly Luna. So anytime an enemy is sent flying or pushed away, knocked back, that is usually Luma. Rosalina is the one doing the damage. So without Luma, Rosalina really can't KO a lot of enemies. The good thing is, Luma, it can be knocked out, but it does respawn after about 12 to 13 seconds. Another weakness is Luma is very weak to speed characters. A couple were Sonic, Greninja, anything in that vein where they can get her in the air and they can combo her very, very quickly. She doesn't have a lot of response to fast characters and their combos. So now that we got all that out of the way, let's get into some of these moves here. So we have the regular attack, which is a pretty long combo. Her and Luma both do it. It also shoots Luma a little bit forward each time they do it. So, for example, I'm on the middle of the map and I'm hitting Samus currently. I can bring Luma back to me at any time by hitting the B button, which is the regular special move. So moving on here, so regular attacks, they both attack. They are two separate attacks here. I'm going to separate them just so I can show you, but they do separate attacks with all of these. So even though they're together, they are two separate attacks. So right there, we can still hit Samus from there. That's a really cool ability of Rosalina to have being able to attack two separate places at once. It's controlling two characters at the same time. It's a really awesome ability. So that was her up special, which I didn't mean to do, but anyway, so her regular special is this charge attack with Luma where it shoots it flying. You can press B again to return it. I'm going to keep it away now, just so we can show these abilities here. So the sideways special move, it shoots these stars out. Rosalina's wand will do damage at this point if something ran into it. Also, down B is the gravitational pull. While this is being used, Luma cannot attack anything, so Luma becomes defenseless for this moment along with Rosalina. Otherwise, the up B, Rosalina moves on her own. If Luma is with her, Luma will move with Rosalina. Otherwise, if they're separated, Rosalina goes on her own. So let's get into some air attacks here. So we have a flip. With this one, it's not so much an attack. Anything that runs into that cosmic line that's behind her will be damaged. Not so much knocked away. That's again for Luma, who's doing a 2-punch attack forward and back during that time. Sideways one is a kick. Same with the back. So forward and back both do the same thing. That Luma will do an attack in the direction that you're pointing, not the direction you're facing. Otherwise, the down attack shoots a halo down, and Luma will just attack straight down. Luma, anytime there's a halo that comes out of Rosalina, Luma will launch the enemies in that direction. So if you have a halo that goes up, Luma will shoot the enemy up. In the direction of that halo. Not towards the halo, but straight up or straight down. As for grab attacks, which we will get into here, she doesn't have an outstanding grab range. It is smaller than Mario's, which is kind of the average for the group. I do want to tell you, you cannot do anything with Luma while an opponent is grabbed. So if we send Luma to the other side of the map, and she's off fighting someone, and I grab Samus, Luma is completely open to attacks at that point. You cannot control her in any way while maintaining a grab. That being said, we'll look at the grab moves here. So we can throw them backwards. We can throw them straight in the air. Let's get them on the stage here. Or we can throw them into the ground and bounce them up. One thing I do like to do, if you send Luma out, well, I guess we'll just wait for Samus then. Just gotta finish her here. Okay, so we'll send Luma out to the other side, and it'll probably knock Samus away. Come on. Send Luma out. Alright, and then once we bounce Samus, you can, well, that didn't work quite as well, but you can up smash with Luma, which is the knockaway portion. So Luma grabs them, or Rosalina grabs, and does a down attack, or a down grab, doing most of the percentage damage, and then Luma launches them up into the air. And a lot of people don't take Luma into account when they think about juggling. So you can actually play kind of a game of ping pong with yourself and Luma with a character, launching them in the air between the two. There's a lot of combinations that really need a lot of work to go into Rosalina. She's actually been voted through competitive play as the 3rd best character in competitive play. The top one right now is Diddy Kong, and then Little Mac is 2nd, followed by Rosalina. So she's a great character with a lot of potential. I'm not going to go into too much on this, just because there are so many options for her. You should probably get some experience playing with her yourself, so you can understand how she moves, how Luma moves, and how to get them within the range where you need them to start performing some real attacks. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Check out some of the others on here. I will be probably doing some second videos on the characters, a little bit more advanced guide. This was just an introduction to the characters, show their moves, some strategies for them. For Rosalina and Luma, I would say keep your distance. Let Luma do a lot of the knockback damage. If you do get in close, just deal as much quick damage as you can and get out of there before they can start a combo on you. And then use Luma's fantastic range and knockback ability to finish him off. So, If you want to share this with someone who's maybe interested in a character or one of the other characters that I've done so far, please feel free to share this on Facebook, Twitter, or however you want them to see it. And then if there's a character you want to see yourself, please, please, please leave a comment in the comment section on one of my videos, and I will upload the most popular ones as soon as I can. Otherwise, I'm going to try to go in order as much as possible. Thank you for watching this one. If you have any other tips for me as well, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I always enjoy learning more, and I can't wait for the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.